Hey guys, welcome back to Mind Your Conversions, brought to you by Fibr. If you're new here, this is where we break down the art and science of marketing with our hosts, Liv and Max. They will help you understand marketing better, explore fresh strategies, and most importantly, drive higher conversions. So whether you're a seasoned pro, or even if you're just getting started, you're at the right place.
All right, so today we're diving deep into e-commerce landing pages.
Yeah, landing pages.
These aren't just like, regular web pages, right?
No, definitely not.
We're talking about like specifically crafted pages designed to really get people to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Convert those browsers into buyers.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's really interesting about the sources we have for this deep dive. They really show that it's not just about having a pretty website.
Right, it takes more.
Yeah, like you can have the most visually appealing e-commerce store out there, but if you don't actually guide those shoppers towards hitting that add to cart button, you're missing out.
That's where landing pages come in.
Exactly. It's about psychology and user behavior, really understanding how to nudge people in the right direction.
So, okay, our sources really emphasize why these things are so crucial.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're not just some passing marketing trend, right?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
These sources make it clear landing pages are practically a necessity for any e-commerce business.
Especially if they're serious about boosting those conversion rates.
Absolutely. And the numbers back it up.
Oh, yeah.
One source even mentioned a 55% average increase in conversions for businesses using landing pages.
Whoa!
So, who wouldn't want a piece of that?
Yeah, 55%. That's huge.
But, it's not just about chasing those big numbers.
Right, it's got to be more than that.
The real power comes from personalization. That's what these sources really hammer home.
Okay, so how do landing pages do that? Personalization.
Think about it. You land on a generic product page.
Okay.
It might show you like a whole range of tents, right?
Yeah, sure.
But a landing page specifically designed for lightweight backpacking tents.
I see.
That speaks directly to a very specific audience.
Okay, yeah, it's targeted.
Much more focused, a higher converting experience.
That makes a lot of sense.
One study even cited a 300% conversion rate increase with those targeted landing pages.
Whoa! All right, 300%. I'm listening.
It's powerful stuff.
But now I'm thinking, some people might say, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a well-organized product page should already be doing?
That's a good point, a valid question.
And our sources actually address this directly.
They do.
They make a key distinction between product pages and landing pages.
Yeah, it's all about the goals.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Product pages are mainly there to inform,
Okay.
give you information. But landing pages, they're built for conversion, getting you to take action.
Buy that thing.
Exactly. One article had this great analogy.
Oh, I love a good analogy.
Compared product pages to, like, casually browsing through a store.
Okay, I can see that.
Just looking around. But landing pages,
Yeah.
they're like that super helpful salesperson who guides you straight to what you need.
Like, you're looking for this specific thing right this way.
Yeah. And maybe even throws in a personalized offer on top of that.
Okay, so it's more direct, focused.
Exactly. And you know what? That laser focus really shows in the stats.
I bet it does, yeah.
One source revealed that visitors are a whopping 72% more likely to bounce from a product page compared to a landing page.
Seriously, 72%.
Yep. That's a huge difference.
That's massive.
Shows how a streamlined, focused experience on a landing page can really keep shoppers engaged.
Keeps them on track.
And ultimately, way more likely to actually buy something.
It's like the express checkout lane versus the regular one.
Exactly. No coupon mishaps here.
No, you're in and out, boom.
Exactly. Efficient.
And speaking of efficiency, another thing that stood out to me about landing pages is they seem pretty easy to create.
Oh, absolutely. That's a big advantage.
You don't need to be some coding genius to whip one up.
Nope, not at all.
That's great for those like time-sensitive campaigns, right?
Exactly. You need to get something up and running quickly. Landing pages are perfect for that.
So you've got a clear purpose, you can personalize them, and they're quick to create.
And that's just scratching the surface. Don't let that simplicity fool you.
Oh, is there more?
Oh yeah, they're surprisingly flexible,
Okay, tell me more.
especially when it comes to customer segmentation.
Right, reaching those specific groups of shoppers.
Think about how different your marketing would be for, say, someone looking for a luxury watch
Okay, yeah.
versus someone hunting for a budget-friendly Fitness tracker.
Totally different approaches.
Landing pages allow you to tailor that message, the design, everything,
Oh, interesting.
to resonate with very specific demographics, interests.
Makes those interactions way more impactful.
Exactly. More relevant, more likely to convert.
Okay, so we've got a clear purpose, personalization, targeted campaigns.
And let's not forget about mobile optimization.
Oh, right. That's huge GE these days.
It's essential. One source mentioned that a crazy 70% of e-commerce traffic now comes from mobile devices.
Whoa, 70%. That's most people.
People are browsing and buying on their phones more than ever.
I do it all the time.
So your landing page has to be designed with that mobile-first approach.
Oh, yeah. If a site's clumpy on my phone,
Yeah.
I'm out of there.
You and everyone else. Seamless mobile experience is crucial.
Okay, so mobile-friendly is non-negotiable.
Absolutely.
But there's one more thing I'm really intrigued by.
What's that?
It's this concept of A/B testing.
Ah, yes.
It keeps popping up in our research.
That's because it's a game changer.
So what is A/B testing exactly?
It's like your digital testing ground.
Okay.
Let's say you want to know if a green buy now button performs better than an orange one.
I mean, I'd want to know that.
A/B testing lets you experiment with different versions of your landing page.
Okay, I see.
Headlines, images, calls to action, you name it.
So you're constantly testing and tweaking.
Exactly. You use the data to refine your approach, squeeze every ounce of conversion potential out of your landing page.
So you're not just guessing, you're using actual data.
Data-driven decisions, that's the key.
Yeah.
And even subtle tweaks can make a huge difference.
That's amazing. So it's like having this data-driven roadmap to success.
Exactly. But let's be real, even with all these amazing advantages, there are bound to be some bumps in the road with landing pages, right?
Right. There's always a catch.
No strategy is perfect, and these sources don't shy away from the challenges.
Good. I like honesty.
That's what makes their insights so valuable. They give you the whole picture.
So what kind of challenges are we talking about?
Well, one that I think a lot of marketers struggle with is finding that balance.
Balance between...
Keeping the content on your landing page concise.
Okay. Short and sweet.
But also conveying enough information to actually persuade someone to take action.
Right. It can't be too short.
It's a tightrope walk.
Between clarity and conciseness.
You said it. Yeah, it's tough. You're passionate about your product. You want to tell everyone everything about it.
Right, all the details.
But on a landing page, you got to remember the main goal is to guide people toward that one specific action.
Okay.
So every element on the page, it has to contribute to that objective.
Got it. So how do you do that? Keep it concise but persuasive.
One strategy our sources mentioned that I really liked is using collapsible sections.
Collapsible sections? Like, what are those?
Those little accordions?
Oh, right. Yeah.
You click and it expands to show more information. So you can tuck away those more detailed bits, like technical specs.
Okay.
Or like super in-depth feature descriptions.
That's right.
Keep the main message front and center.
Got it. So it's there if people want it?
Exactly. They can expand if they want to dive deeper, but it doesn't clutter the main message.
It's like those product brochures you see in stores,
Yeah.
Tucked away neatly, but there if you want to grab one.
Exactly. There when you need them.
Okay, collapsible sections. I'm adding that to my list.
Which one?
But here's another challenge I can see tripping people up.
What is it?
Maintaining brand consistency.
Yeah, across multiple landing pages.
Especially if you're targeting different customer segments.
You're going to end up with a whole collection of landing pages,
A whole bunch.
each with its own unique message.
Its own look.
Yeah, so how do you make sure they all feel cohesive? That they still reflect your brand identity.
Right, it's got to be a consistent experience.
Well, first and foremost, it really comes down to understanding your brand.
Okay.
Your visual language, your tone of voice, all of that.
That's foundation.
Exactly. But luckily, there are some tools and strategies out there that can help streamline the process.
Oh, good. Tell me more.
Some landing page builders, for example, have features for setting global styles
Oh, interesting.
or templates, to ensure a consistent look across all your pages.
So you're kind of like setting those ground rules.
Exactly. A blueprint for your brand's visual identity.
Makes things so much easier.
And another tactic our sources mentioned is integrating your landing pages with your CRM.
CRM.
Yeah, customer relationship management system.
Right, of course.
Or your email platforms.
Okay.
This lets you personalize the content dynamically based on the user's data.
So like different messages for different people.
Exactly. Returning customer might see something different from a first-time visitor.
Okay, that's smart.
Really tailor those experiences without sacrificing brand consistency.
All right, so we've got a clear purpose, personalization, targeted campaigns, brand consistency.
And we can't forget about page speed.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Huge GE. We've all experienced that frustration.
Oh yeah, waiting for a slow website to load.
Ugh, the worst. And chances are we've all abandoned a shopping cart or two because of it.
I know I have.
Our sources were really hammering this point home. Landing pages have got to be lightning fast.
Especially on mobile.
Especially on mobile, you got it. And remember that Amazon stat we talked about earlier?
The one about the delay?
Yeah, just a 100 millisecond delay in page load time.
Crazy small amount of time.
Resulted in a 1% loss in sales.
1% might not seem like a lot.
When you're talking about Amazon scale sales,
That's huge.
that's millions of dollars potentially lost.
Okay, speed is non-negotiable.
It's essential. And it's not just about keeping visitors happy.
No.
Google actually considers page speed in its ranking algorithms.
Oh, really?
So a slow landing page could hurt your search engine ranking too.
Wow. Okay, so page speed is crucial for both user experience and SEO.
Double whammy.
All right, so how do we make sure our landing pages are as fast as possible?
Well, optimizing images is a great place to start.
Images, okay.
You want high quality visuals,
Of course, gotta make it look good.
but you don't want them to slow your page down.
Right, so what do you do?
Compress those images without sacrificing too much quality.
Okay, compress, compress, compress.
Another tactic is using a content delivery network, or CDN.
CDN, what's that?
It's basically a way to distribute your content across multiple servers,
Oh, okay.
so users can access it from the server closest to them.
Ah, that makes sense.
Faster loading times for everyone.
Okay, that's a good tip.
And then there's the whole challenge of traffic spikes.
Oh yeah, like when you launch a big promotion.
Exactly. Imagine you've got this killer sale going on, Black Friday maybe,
The biggest shopping day of the year.
and your landing page crashes because it can't handle all the traffic.
Oh no, that's a nightmare scenario.
It is. So you got to be prepared.
How do you do that?
Cloud hosting solutions are a lifesaver for this.
Cloud hosting, okay.
They offer scalability.
Scalability.
Basically, they can adjust resources automatically based on demand.
So if there's suddenly a ton of traffic.
Yeah, your hosting environment scales up to handle it.
Oh, that's smart.
Keeps your landing page running smoothly no matter what.
Like a virtual bouncer, making sure everything stays under control.
Aha, exactly. Keeps those servers from getting overloaded.
All right, cloud hosting. Got it. But even with a perfectly optimized landing page, how do we know it's actually performing well?
That's $1 million question.
Right. How do we track those conversions?
And make sure we're attributing them to the right sources.
Right, because someone might see your ad on Facebook,
Yeah, then visit your website later.
maybe from a Google search.
And then finally make a purchase.
So how do you track that whole journey?
It's all about understanding multi-channel attribution,
Okay, multi-channel attribution.
how different marketing channels work together.
Right, because it's not always just one thing that leads to a sale.
Exactly. It's a complex puzzle, but there are tools to help us solve it.
Oh, good. Tell me more.
Google Analytics is a great one.
I've heard of that.
You can set up conversion goals,
Okay.
track events, really get a deep dive into how people are interacting with your landing page.
So you can see what's working and what's not.
Exactly. You can see how many people clicked your call to action,
Mm-hmm.
how many filled out a form, how many actually completed a purchase.
So you're not just relying on guesswork.
No more guessing games. You have the data to guide your decisions.
That's so much better.
It is.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned different marketing channels.
Right. How do you know where people are coming from?
That's where UTM parameters come in.
UTM parameters.
It's a fancy way of saying little snippets of code you add to your URLs
Okay.
to track the source of your traffic.
Oh, so like you could have a specific code for your Facebook ads.
Exactly. And then when someone clicks that ad and lands on your page,
You know they came from Facebook.
you got it. You can see it right there in Google Analytics.
So you can track all those different avenues.
Each touch point on their journey.
It's like leaving a trail of digital breadcrumbs.
You got it. So you can follow their path to purchase.
That's so clever. Now, I'm really curious to hear about those 13 tips for landing page success that our sources kept talking about.
Oh yeah, those are good ones.
They seem pretty excited about them.
Let's dive in. The first one they emphasize, and this is crucial,
Okay, I'm ready.
is the power of a compelling headline.
Headlines. Okay.
You have like seconds to capture someone's attention.
Yeah, people's attention spans are short these days.
So your headline, it has to be clear, concise,
Right. To the point.
and above all, benefit driven.
Benefit driven, so what's in it for them?
Exactly. Instantly communicate what you offer and why they should care.
Okay, so no vague headlines.
No generic stuff. One article suggested thinking of it like a movie trailer.
Ooh, I like that.
Gotta hook the viewer instantly.
Make them want to see more.
Exactly. So instead of a bland headline like durable hiking boots,
Okay, yeah, that's pretty boring.
you could try something like conquer any trail with our unstoppable hiking boots.
Ooh, that's much better.
Built for adventure, engineered for comfort.
I want those boots.
See? It paints a picture.
It does. It's exciting.
But even with the best headline in the world,
Yeah.
if your landing page takes forever to load,
It's game over.
you're going to lose people.
Right back to that page speed issue.
It all comes back to that. We talked about optimizing images, using CDNs, but there's more you can do.
Like what?
Make sure your code is clean and efficient.
Code. Okay.
No unnecessary plugins or scripts weighing things down.
Got it. Like decluttering your digital space.
You got it. And get this, one source said that 53% of mobile users will abandon a page if it takes longer than 3 seconds to load.
Seriously. 3 seconds. That's nothing.
That's a lot of potential customers walking away.
Okay, speed is definitely top priority.
No doubt about it.
So what's next on our list of landing page must-haves?
Tip number 3 is all about social proof.
Social proof, okay.
We're all influenced by what others are saying,
Especially online.
especially online. Yeah, trust is everything.
Right, because you don't know who you're dealing with.
Exactly. Think about it. You're browsing products online.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you automatically look for those reviews?
Oh, absolutely. I always read reviews before buying anything.
Everyone does. It's like getting a recommendation from a friend.
So how do we use that on our landing pages?
Showcase those real customer reviews
Okay, real reviews.
with star ratings, detailed feedback.
Not just like, great product.
Nope. Got to be specific. And consider adding photos of customers using your product.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Adds that human touch.
Makes it feel more real.
And if you have impressive numbers, flaunt them.
Like, trusted by over 100,000 happy customers.
Yeah, that kind of stuff makes a difference.
Social proof is powerful.
It is. And don't forget about video testimonials.
Oh, video testimonials, those are great.
They can be incredibly effective.
People love watching videos.
One study even found that they can boost landing page conversions by 34%.
Whoa, that's huge.
So if you have the resources, definitely consider incorporating video testimonials.
Okay, I'm sold on video testimonials.
Good. Now let's move on to the heart of your landing page,
The heart, what's that?
the call to action.
Oh, right, that's where you want people to click.
This is where you tell the visitor exactly what you want them to do.
Whether it's buying something, signing up for something,
Downloading a resource, anything.
and you don't want to leave them guessing, right?
Absolutely not. Your call to action needs to be crystal clear.
Oh, okay.
Use action-driven language.
Action-driven, like.
Instead of saying, click here,
Yeah, that's kind of bland.
say something like, get your free trial now,
Ooh, much better.
or claim your 20% discount today.
I like that. It's more enticing.
It creates a sense of urgency.
It does. And placement is key, right? Make sure it's visible
Absolutely. Ideally above the fold.
so people don't have to scroll to find it.
You got it. But here's a pro tip.
Oh, I love pro tips.
Don't be afraid to repeat your call to action throughout the page
Oh, interesting.
as the visitor scrolls.
So they always have that opportunity to click.
Exactly. It's like those add to cart buttons you see on product pages,
Right. They're always there.
gently reminding you what you're there to do.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
It is. Now, here's a question that might surprise you.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Does the color of your call to action button actually matter?
I never really thought about that.
It might surprise you to learn that it does.
Really?
Studies have shown that orange and green buttons often perform better than other colors.
Interesting. Why is that?
They create a strong contrast against most website designs.
Oh, so they stand out more.
Exactly. Draws the eye's attention.
Okay, so it's not just about aesthetics, it's about strategy.
You got it. It's all about guiding the user towards that desired action.
Color psychology, I like it.
Now let's talk about visual hierarchy and scannability.
Scannability. Okay.
Let's be real. Most people don't read every word on a landing page.
I know, I don't.
They skim. They scan to find the information they need.
So how do we design our landing pages for that?
Think of it like creating a visual roadmap
A roadmap. Okay.
that leads the visitor's eye naturally from the headline to the call to action.
Got it. Guide them through the page.
Exactly. Use contrasting fonts for headers and body text.
Creates visual interest,
The bullet points are great for breaking down information.
like we're doing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't underestimate the power of white space.
White space, you mean like blank areas?
Yep. Sometimes called negative space.
I always thought you were supposed to fill every pixel with something.
That's a common misconception. White space is crucial.
Really? Why?
Prevents your landing page from feeling cluttered.
Oh, okay, I see.
Gives the visitor's eye a break.
Right, so they don't feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. And, it takes less than a second for someone to form an opinion about your website.
Seriously? That fast?
So if it feels cluttered or confusing,
They're gone.
they're out of there.
Okay, so white space is important. Got it.
It is. Now let's talk about intent-specific content.
Intent-specific content. Okay.
What's that even mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure I follow.
It's all about tailoring your content to match the specific intent of the visitor.
Okay, their intent.
Think about it. Someone clicking an ad for affordable workout gear.
Okay.
They're probably looking for different information.
Then someone's searching for like premium gym equipment.
Exactly. Different needs, different desires.
So you need to adjust your message accordingly.
Exactly. One study found that landing pages with intent-matched content achieved up to 120% higher conversion rates.
Whoa, that's a big difference.
It shows how powerful it can be to really understand your audience.
And what they're looking for.
Exactly. You got to speak their language.
Okay, intent-specific content, check. Now what about video?
Video.
It seems like everyone's using video these days.
It's definitely a hot topic.
Is it really that effective on landing pages?
Video can be incredibly powerful.
Okay, good to know.
It can demonstrate products, tell stories, connect with people on an emotional level.
Oh, right. Emotional connection is important.
Remember that Dollar Shave Club video?
The one that went viral?
Yep. Humor, product demonstration, it had it all.
And it worked.
12,000 orders in the first 48 hours.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, I'm convinced I need to use video.
But keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet, okay.
60 to 90 seconds, that's the sweet spot.
Got it. Don't want to lose people's attention.
And make sure it loads quickly.
Right, back to page speed.
Always.
Okay, now, let's talk about a tactic that I know can be a bit controversial.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Scarcity and urgency.
Ah, yes, the FOMO factor.
Fear of missing out,
It can be very effective.
but also manipulative if not used carefully.
You got it. So how do we walk that fine line?
Yeah, how do we use it ethically?
The key is to highlight genuine limitations
Okay.
or time-sensitive offers,
Right, real deals.
but no false scarcity.
Like fake countdown timers.
Exactly. Or those misleading only 2 left messages.
Right, that's just shady.
If you're running a limited time sale, be transparent about the end date.
Okay, honesty is key.
If you have limited stock, explain why.
Limited edition collection or something like that?
Exactly. People appreciate honesty.
Okay, so FOMO can be effective if used responsibly.
You got it. Now let's talk about persuasive copywriting.
Copywriting, the words on the page.
It's not just about listing features.
No.
It's about highlighting benefits.
Oh, right. What's in it for the customer?
Exactly. You have to connect with them on an emotional level.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Instead of saying, our product is made from recycled materials,
Okay, yeah.
emphasize the benefit. Crafted from eco-friendly materials so you can feel good about your purchase.
Ooh, that's much better.
It speaks to their values.
I like it. But how do you know if your copy is truly benefit-driven?
There's a great test for that.
Oh.
The so what test.
So what? Oh,
After every feature you list, ask yourself, so what?
I see.
Like our backpacks have multiple compartments.
Okay,
So what?
so what?
So you can stay organized and easily access your gear on the go.
Ah, that makes sense. It answers the question.
It connects the feature to the benefit.
I'm gonna start using that test on all my writing.
It's a good one. Now let's talk about a scenario I think we've all experienced.
Okay, what is it?
You're browsing a landing page, you find a product you like,
Mm-hmm.
but then you scroll down to read more,
Yeah, to get more details.
and you lose sight of that call to action button.
Oh yeah, I hate when that happens. Like, where did it go?
The disappearing call to action dilemma, it can lead to lost conversions.
Because you forget you were even gonna buy something.
Exactly.
Mm.
But there's a solution.
Go good. What is it?
Sticky CTAs.
Sticky CTAs. Okay.
These are call to action buttons that follow you as you scroll.
Oh, that's cool.
So the opportunity to convert is always right there.
It's like having a personal shopping assistant.
Exactly. Always there to guide you.
But we don't want it to feel too pushy, right?
No, definitely not. It's about finding that balance.
Helpful, but not annoying.
Exactly. Make sure your sticky CTA doesn't block any important content.
Right. It shouldn't interfere with the user experience.
Subtlety is key.
Okay, sticky CTAs. I'm adding that to my list.
Good one. Now let's talk about micro interactions.
Macro interactions. What are those?
They're those little animations or visual cues that enhance the user experience.
Oh, I love those.
They make the page feel more interactive and engaging.
Like little details that add some personality.
Exactly. They make a big difference.
What are some examples?
Think of those animations when you hover over a button,
Oh yeah, like it changes color or something.
or that check mark that appears when you fill out a form field.
Right, that satisfying feeling of completing something.
It's all about visual feedback, making the user feel more connected.
It's like adding a sprinkle of magic.
Exactly. But be careful not to overdo it.
Oh, right. Too much of a good thing can be bad.
Too many micro interactions can be distracting.
Okay, so use them sparingly.
Focus on enhancing the experience, not just adding unnecessary flair.
Got it. Now let's talk about something that can be either really effective or really annoying.
What is it?
Pop-ups.
Yes, the double-edged sword of marketing.
They can be great for capturing leads,
Demoting offers.
but they can also be super intrusive.
If not done right, they'll send people running.
So how do we strike that balance?
Timing and design are crucial.
Okay, timing, design.
You don't want to hit people with a pop-up the second they land on your page.
That's the worst.
It is. Consider using exit intent pop-ups instead.
Exit intent. What's that?
They appear when the user's about to leave the page.
Oh, I see. Like a last-ditch effort to grab their attention.
Exactly. Offer them a discount, a chance to sign up for your newsletter.
Before they disappear forever.
You can also try delayed pop-ups.
Delayed?
They appear after the user has spent a certain amount of time on the page.
Okay.
Shows they're engaged, potentially interested.
That's smart.
And of course, always give people a clear way to close the pop-up.
Right. An easy escape route.
You don't want to trap them?
Nobody likes feeling trapped.
All right, last but not least,
The grand finale.
let's talk about your value proposition.
Value proposition. That sounds important.
It is. It's a clear statement that explains what you offer, why you're unique.
Okay, so like your elevator pitch.
Basically, it should be front and center on your landing page.
No hiding it in a wall of text.
No way. Make it concise, easy to understand,
Yeah.
visually prominent.
This is what we do. This is why we're the best.
You got it. It's the first thing people see, so it's got to make a strong impression.
Like a digital storefront, showcasing your best products.
Exactly. Entice those visitors to step inside and explore further.
Man, those case studies are awesome.
They really are. It's amazing to see how those brands, take all these little details
Yeah.
and they weave them together to create landing pages that just work.
They really convert. Yeah, it's inspiring.
I know, right? It makes you want to go and revamp all your landing pages.
I'm ready to start putting these ideas into action.
That's the spirit. But remember,
Yeah.
the best landing pages aren't just about following a formula,
Right. It's got to be more than that.
It's about really understanding your audience,
Mm-hmm.
their intent, their pain points, what makes them tick.
You got to get inside their heads a little bit.
Yeah. And then, test different approaches, see what works best.
So it's a process of continuous learning.
Exactly. It's a journey, not a destination.
I like that.
And that brings us to a final thought-provoking question.
Ooh, I love these.
Something for you to ponder, as you embark on your landing page adventures.
Landing page adventures. I like it.
Think back to your own online shopping experiences.
Okay, I can do that.
Have you ever come across a landing page that just blew you away?
One that really captivated me.
Yeah. What was it about that page that drew you in?
What made me want to click that buy now button?
Yeah. Was it a killer
A
headline?
beautiful video.
Compelling testimonials? What was that magic ingredient?
That's a great question. I'm going to have to think about that.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, let us know.
Share your experiences, your insights on social media.
Tag us in your posts.
Let's keep this conversation going.
Absolutely. Until next time, happy converting.
Thanks for tuning in. That's it for this episode of Mind Your Conversions, brought to you by Fibr. I hope you are leaving with fresh ideas and strategies to take your marketing and your conversions to the next level. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening. Until then, take care, and we'll see you next time.